you're going, you're going to have flight insurance, private medical, which means that you can be actually something happens to you, God forbid, in a island, paradise island, whatever. Somebody's going to come pick you up with a jet, with a helicopter. You're going to be covered. Also, you have taste card. So I hope most of you know about taste card. You actually get a lot of discounts and two for price of the one in many hotels and restaurants around the UK and Europe as well. So you're going to have taste card including in the gold package as well. But a better package and the package that I'm going to personally focus on is going to be the platinum package. Now, in the platinum package, something that I love, you got many benefits. You got 11 benefits. Something that I love is the airport lounges. And I don't know how many of you know what the airport lounge is. Many of you've been to an airport or an airport lounge, and you actually see a business lounge, and it's very beautiful. You can have, you can eat there. It's very comfortable. You have food. You have a buffet there. So you're gonna have unlimited access to every airport that has a lounge. And not only that, let's do a little bit of math here. Let's do a little bit of calculation. First of all, you're paying £84 a month for the subscription. You're gonna get 40,000 business volume, but on top of that, you're getting back £80 every month for your bookings. Okay, so you're getting credit £80. At the end of the year, £80 every month is like £1,000. So you're actually saving and like putting in a savings account your money for your holidays. At the end of the year, if you're gonna go one time, two times, three times, you can use your credit. But if you're doing a little bit of math right now, this package for me is for free. And let me tell you why. First of all, you're paying £84 a month, but you're getting back £80 in your credit. But also, if you qualify for the 20% residual income, you're actually going to get paid an additional £8 a month from your residual income, which means that you're paying £84, but you're getting paid £88. Isn't that amazing? Also, you get paid card, you get the flight insurance, you got the unlimited, airport lounge, you got vacation rental deals, and many others. You have access to five-star hotels, and it's crazy. You're gonna see this on our website when actually it's gonna be released. So this is everything about the lifestyle of the next term. This is the Rise Academy, the Forex platform. I love this service. This is going to be the service that I'm going to be focusing the most because it's something that I personally didn't know about before Next Rise, but right now it's a challenge for me. So I'm going to put all my fuel into this service and learn it and learn how to become a professional trader. We have two packages, Next Pro and Next Lite. First of all, the next side is £120 a month including the VAT, and you get a business volume of £75 a month. Not only that, the next pro is £149 a month, where you get an incredible business volume of £100. So guess what? Whenever you try to qualify somebody, or you try to qualify yourself, or you want to go for the next position, this is going to be the service that's going to give you the biggest, not the biggest, but the consistency of a business volume, which is £100 a month. And a great news for you guys out there is that if you acquire the package Next Pro, which is £140 a month, in the month of October, you will have the package for £120 a month. So if you're lucky and you sign up in the month of October and you become a customer of the Next Pro package, you're actually going to have that Next Pro package for £120 for as long as you have the service plan. So that's amazing. You're saving about £30 a month. And home care cover is a service that is very, very good. It's really, really good. If you look at the packages that we have, first of all, we're going to have three packages: standard, premium, and platinum. And it's going to be £13.90 with a business volume of £5, premium with £21 a month, £21.90, and the business volume of £7 a month. And also the platinum package will be £29.90, which will give you a business volume of £10. Now, customers don't have to pay any excess on these packages. Of course, if they want to pay excess, there's an excess of £90 that actually, the premium will reduce, but no customer out there would want to pay whenever they call an engineer or somebody. They don't want to pay £100 on a call out. So people want to save money. So these are the best packages that flat sheet out there. And if you want more information, here is some homework that you can do even today after the Zoom call. You can go to flatsheet.co.uk. You can go to the website because whenever you're actually accessing the same website from your website, from your Mr. website, you can go today on flatsheet.co.uk. You can click on cover options and you have all the cover. It covers your boiler. It covers your even replacement of boiler, central heating, plumbing, electric, drainage, roofing, home security, pest control, or even a handyman. Let me say, even if you want to put a TV up your wall, that will be covered. Somebody will come and put that for you. That's home care cover. It's an incredible service. Next service is Next Mobile. As you guys already know, we partner with two big giants that power our network, which is O2 and Vodafone. And before I actually go into much detail, I just want to share a very quick video with you, and then I'll be back on the service. Don't wait for tomorrow. Keep chasing the sun. Oh, they're not actually. Okay, so this is Next Mobile by Next Arise. We have two power networks that are partnership with us. First of all, we're going to talk about the UK deals, about the O2 deal. We have four tariffs. The tariff number 3 is minutes and text unlimited and data of 20 GB. That's gonna cost £20 a month, business volume of £5. Then we're gonna move into tariff number 2, minutes and text unlimited and also data of 40 GB, £26 a month with a business volume of £10. And then tariff number 1, minutes and text unlimited and also data unlimited, which is £30 a month and business volume of £20. And the special package is gonna be the one that has unlimited unlimited protect, and you're gonna have data unlimited, but not only that, you're gonna have unlimited minutes to Europe. So imagine those people that have relatives out there in Europe, you can unlimited minutes with Next. Now the next partnership is Vodafone. The next the tariff that we're gonna start with is tariff number 3, unlimited and 6 GB of data, £16 a month, very affordable. And with the BG of £5, and then tariff number 2 is minutes unlimited with 24 GB of data, which is going to be £28 a month, and the business volume of £10. And also minutes and text unlimited, tariff number 1 with data unlimited. It's going to be £40 and business volume of 15. Now moving into the next service, before I move to the next service, I want you guys to understand that they're going to run a promotional bonus application. So you're going to have an application regardless if you're with O2 and Vodafone through Next Mobile. You're going to have an application. It's going to give you for the first 6 months 300 minutes every month to play over 50 countries worldwide. You can see countries like England, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and even Australia, New Zealand, and USA. So you actually can call
Som jag är i USA så kan jag ringa hem. Eller vart jag nu är någonstans.
Det här är grymma grejer.
Keep that in mind, just do Next Mobile, you get an application on your phone, and with that application, you can call 300 minutes to all the international destinations that are listed here, about 50 destinations. Moving into the next service is Business Energy, which is actually a very great service. It's a very big business volume. I don't know how many of you volume of energy or know how much an energy a business consumes every year, but they consume a lot of gas and a lot of electricity. As you already know from our previous trainings, we're going to be in partnership with a company called LA Supply, which is a very big company as well, and they're actually going to find prices from all the big cities and all the big giant they deal with gas and electricity in the UK.
Vad är det här? Det här är våran Business Energy LA Supply.
All the guys out there. So first of all, talking about
Sulle?
business volumes for gas.
Din telefon ringer.
£10 so up to £400, and they have to have a minimum of usage of 20,000 kilowatts per year. Okay, and then on electricity, from £15 to £600, from 20,000 units to up to a million units, they need to have a minimum of 20,000 units. And if you're wondering what I do with people that have less than 20,000 units a year, very simple.
Du kollar alltså hur mycket de har årlig förbrukning, så får du en del av det.
So let me give you a little example. For example,
Så ett företag som har 20 000 timmar får 15 pund.
1 million units
Det är som
minimum
man läser.
on electricity, 1 million units. You actually can have a business volume of £1,000.
Nej, men där är ju hur mycket kilowattimmar usage.
Units.
Ja, det är hur många kilowattimmar.
Every single month in residual income. And I'm going to give an example on how much a business can consume. There is a very good friend of mine that owns a Subway, and he gave me his bill, and I looked at his bill, and it's
Där
actually
kan han
from
läsa om han har
2016 when he
8565
was not having
kilowattimmar.
that many sales.
Så det där är ju en engelsk. Men det där får ju företag även här.
Almost 9,000 kilowatts from 23rd of May to 1st of July, which means it's about a month and 7 days. So if somebody that has a Subway on electricity only can use 8,500 kilowatt units per month. Imagine that over a year. Imagine how much
Det här är på en månad hans. Jo, där står ju 23 maj till 1 juli. Ovanför den blå ringen.
8565 kilowatt.
Det här är hans business. Han är ju byggare. Så det är maskiner och grejer. Det är så dyrt.
So that was my training for today, Dan. I'm excited to introduce you to a gentleman that I have a huge amount of respect for. He's a great leader in our industry, and he's going to teach you the next services, and also he's going to show you the Nexterize website. So stay tuned with us. It was great speaking to all of you guys. So please help me welcome on our Zoom webinar platform, Mr. Zishan Yunus. Mr. Zishan, over to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Andre. I hope you guys can hear me. If you can just hear me, it'd be great.
Hans mottagning brukar inte vara bra. Man hör inte hans. Ja, som det låter.
Okay. Andre, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Mr. Zishan.
Perfect. Thank you so much for confirming me that. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ishan. I really appreciate everybody being on this call, and I believe Andre is today presenting the opportunity. So I really want to say thanks to Andre taking the time and being on the call. My job today is to talk about a couple of next services, and I hope you can see the slides. I know I'm actually here for a meeting already. It's not the best place to be. I'm sure, but you were able to hear me. Let me just try if I can move on. Yeah, perfect. So first of all, my job is to talk about the service we have. It's called Next Protect, which is a company we are providing insurance from. 2K services, I'm talking about insurance right now. But just think about it, having a protection company, right? Like, I don't know about you guys if you understand how blessed we are. Like, I can tell you the reason I have, chosen this topic to start with, because I do have an experience in insurance background, and I have experience of, insurance company. First thing I would like to let you know, guys, how difficult to get the license is from FCA, registered with FCA. I can tell you, starting the Nexterize is one side, and getting the license and get registered with FCA is completely separate thing. And I'm telling you, just to let you know, we are registered with FCA, and if you write that number, we are more than right. We can give you the number of Nexterize Financial Product Authority registration. So this is the registration number for FCA. Now, one thing I want you to understand, the company to be partnered with in UK for an insurance, I know this company exactly from 12 years. And the reason I'm saying this 12 years because I know this guy personally, and I can tell you that the work ethic this gentleman have is second to none. I know this guy is like in terms of because we used to work together, and I definitely understand. Last year, this gentleman, his company did over 10 millions in sales in UK towns for selling insurance. Just think about it, how massive this guy has run the operation from. The gentleman name is called obviously Raja, but obviously the company is owned company called Wealth Max Financial Advisor, and you can see the registration number for that for FCA is there as well.
De
But what's
FC
very more exciting, what they're bringing us to, and what sort of services they're bringing us to, okay? They're bringing 4 services to us. The first one is called life insurance cover, critical insurance cover, income protection, and will and estate planning. Now, before you guys move on and understand how this works, I want you to understand what is our role in Next Rise. Nobody needs to sell or advise on any of the insurance. What we simply need to do is to share your story. Like, I don't know about you guys, I have many personal stories that I do know a lot of people, they were struggling or they actually been through some scenario, they didn't have the insurance and they're struggling. And and some of the cases where they had insurance and they were able to cope with all the situation just because of insurance. Now, what I want you to understand, if you guys want to get a customer on this, what's the best thing to do is share your experience rather than, kind of advising. Now, I can tell you one more example. Like, I had a friend, like, he was the kind of why he become a friend? Because he was a client of me for an insurance. He didn't want to have insurance, but his wife had an insurance. But unfortunately, the gentleman passed who didn't have insurance, and his had insurance, but the gentleman didn't. And guess what? Because of not having an insurance, he was not able to get any of the money or anything goes wrong in his life because he was diagnosed with cancer and he passed to the gospel within a month. Now, I was so shocked, and he was so young. He was, I think, 27 or 28. I remember this guy, completely. Now, imagine that if he had insurance, if he had a mortgage, his wife was struggling, and unfortunately, she was the one who was paying every month now mortgage because of her husband is not there and she had to work. And think about it, we have many examples out there. You can help other individuals to get covered being part of Next Rise. You don't have to worry about advising or anything. So what is the process? The process of acquiring customers through Next Rise for insurance is very simple. It's simply passing the lead and asking the individuals around you, people, even yourself, that would you like to be protected, or if you have any insurance already. Now, if somebody say, oh, they already have insurance, most people don't understand. People we are talking about right now, they are experts. They are individuals who do go regularly, and they don't understand. After finding facts, finding facts, they
jag ringer då.
is best for you and what sort of cover do you need. So if somebody do have insurance, what I would recommend you, still recommend them to go, Wealth Max, because they will be able to speak to them personally, and they will be able to build
Var
a
det 1905 va?
cover for them to make sure they do understand everything.
Nej.
So
Det var 1905 va?
you have insurance, or if somebody don't have insurance, please recommend everything so they can get up to date checkup, what sort of cover they already have and if they're covering enough or not. Okay, that's the first thing. Now we're going to be starting with 3 companies starting in UK. The first will be called Royal London, second one will be Vitality Life, and third Zurich. And I have worked with all of them, and I can tell you that they have the best rate in UK and they got the best stuff. Because reason I'm saying because most people do have pre-existing conditions, and the most, I can tell you that Vitality or Zurich are one of those companies, they do accept most pre-existing conditions. If you talk to somebody in the future and they say, oh, they have already with cancer or God forbid they got like diabetes, whatever. If you still pass those shows, they will check if they can still get some cover for them. Now this is the first thing. Now what I want you to understand is this. What sort of commission we will be getting on this? Okay? We will be getting up to 45% of the premium paid by the customer. So let me example you. So you have a customer, if you recommend someone, so whatever the sales they will make, so imagine that if I have a friend, let's say his name is Andre, and he is interested in insurance, so I will send his name and number and details, and what insurance he is interested in, send it to the experts. And guess what? Experts call Andre, book an appointment with him, and guide him after finding the what sort of insurance is needed for him. And after doing all the process, they might be able to find out that he needs only not only one, you might need 3 or 4 covers. So whatever the sale will be made, you will get paid on each and every single sale expert will make, if that makes sense. So imagine that if customer is paying £100, you will be getting £45 volume. If customer is paying 50 and a wife is paying 50, you will be still getting. So imagine that one customer can give you 45, or you can become your own customer as well. Now the next service is I'm going to cover very quickly because I have 10 minutes more. Now, next slide is tech. Now what I want you to understand is that this is an exciting one if you do understand how important this topic or this service can be for us. Imagine that you will be able to get partner with a company called Isla Technology. They have a headquarters in USA and a couple of cities, and of course in Dubai as well. So you can go look into that. But most important thing, this is one of the these guys are one of the experts. They've been with us for more than 10 years in the business, having hundreds of customers across the globe. But what I want you to understand, they work with bespoke. They work in a kind of bespoke. So what I'm trying to say, if they want to make something, or if the customer wants something, they will do according to the customer needs. Now, what we got to do, we don't need exactly the same way of insurance. If somebody is interested in a business website, or somebody is showing trust in any other website, you simply pass the details, an expert will call them, check up on their needs, and advise them accordingly. Now, we will have 3 options to get customer loans. The first one we call 5 pages static website. It would cost them around 348, and all these prices including back. Next one will be 10 pages static website. It will cost them £600, and if e-commerce website will cost them £900, and it will be giving us a volume. So if you look at the bottom, we don't get volumes on that, we get straight away a bonus. And what is a bonus? So imagine you acquire a customer, you get straight away a bonus. So how it works. Whenever somebody will become a customer, just to make you understand, when I want to become a customer, so I will pay 50% upfront, and I will tell them what website and how I need my website. By the time all this project is going on, by the time project finished, we will make the rest of the 50% payment to the Isla Technologies, and we will get paid when the project is finished. So that's how we work. Now that's how simple it is. Now what we cover and how we cover, there's much more details. I'm not going to any of them, but what I want you to understand is this: all this information will be available days down the line when you will be able to access the website of Nextlife. Now all these things will be covered in all of them. The next thing I want to cover is called SEO, Search Engine Optimization. And I'm really excited about that because a lot of businesses do use this, and I can promise you this is something, it works like value of money. What I'm trying to say, imagine that there are 3 options available. First one is called Advanced Enterprise and Exclusive, and the prices for that is 200, 270, 360 points. Now, if you look at the bottom, they have a BV. Every package will give you a different BV. Now, this BV or business volume will be every single month added up into your volume. And why I'm saying this, because look, remember that customers will take SEO, and SEO is not one day process. It will take a couple of weeks, a couple of months to get the best results. So whatever the package they will choose, they will get benefit, and you will get according to the volume, and you will see that all of the things are covered in there. So maybe the basic will be covered locally. So if you want to be on the top of the local page, you can choose the basic one. Advanced, of course, you can go for the nationwide or global, depending on that. But I want you to understand is this: the more they pay, the more customers they will have. Because every week or every month, they will be able to get an email from the company, from Isla Technology, how many customers they were able to attract from your website or from this SEO. So you can make sure when you invest in your company is putting an expense on SEO, so they can see they're getting the benefit. I hope you understand. Next thing we have, of course, this is the benefit as well. Next thing is called social media management. Now, for the businesses, of course, they can go for SEO, but alongside that, they can get an online appearance on social media. For example, shisha bars. Like a lot of shisha bars do have the website, the basic, but they don't even have the proper social media page. And I can tell you right now, in London, I do travel to some of the shisha places. And I can tell you right now, the cafes, they are very beautiful, but they don't know how to display or showcase them. Just being part of this website or this business, we are able to help them acquire more customers and will love to stay with your customer for long. Because that's our work. So we have 3 packages for social media. First one is called, second one is called Enterprise, and then Exclusive. The prices are mentioned there as well: £80, 125, and 200. The volume will be given 35, 45, and 65. Okay, what's included in each package, it depends how many posts they will have on each service. But what I want you to understand, they can customize your package if you want some more ads or whatever. You can speak to them and they can actually do customized options for you as well. But look, this is a quick overview of the services. Look, I don't want to go into too much detail of the services because we will have this training many more times for you to understand fully. I know you might be having a lot of information to take in, but what I want you to understand today is understand the basics, write down any questions, and we're more than happy to answer any questions coming down the stream, okay? But what I want you to understand is this. Look at this page right now. When I heard this page, I'm using Energy Market. I'm using a mobile phone. Yeah, of course, I have about 5 mobile phones in my household. I do travel. I have insurance in my home as well. I do get insurance. I will definitely become customer for home care cover. I don't website, but I can tell you right now for sure. So I will be customer for financial trading application. Think about it myself right now, sitting in front of you. I can become customer for my own services, like for my own household, for about 7 to 8 services. I can promise you with just these services, as Mr. Andre mentioned, the volumes and everything for your service, and I mentioned that to you, collectively, at least I can have about 500 pound volume for my own household. And this is me. Just think about it, how much volume you guys can have from your own household if you just become your own customer, because everywhere we go in Nextalize, every service we have in Nextalize, it's a value of money. But what I would like to do is very quickly, just to give you a quick glimpse about the website. Because I know everybody's excited about the services, but I would really like to show if my internet works with me, and I will be able to show you how how the website will look like. Because and I'm gonna finish up with a couple of exciting announcements, and we're gonna summarize all very quickly. If I can be on the website, perfect. So guys, first of all, this is a dummy website. You won't be able to access it. I know that. Just to make sure you guys can see this. Hold up. Okay, perfect. So look guys, this is the website of Nextalize. This is the main page of Nextalize. So this is the website. I'm showing you how sleek and beautiful this is. So me, when I looked at it, I can see that somebody actually did a great job making the website. I'm sure you heard the video. I've seen a couple of more videos as well. I can tell you guys, they did a phenomenal job. Whenever I told this website, I can tell you that this is website is actually like 20% today. But let's just go further up, okay? This is about us, more info. If you want to join the business, click on this, you will be able to join. We have many services. You can click on view all, which I will go into that as well. And of course, if you want to show the opportunity, click on that on one page, you will be able to show the opportunity everything straight away. If you want to start a business after watching the video, and on click on start, you'll be able to start, and you'll be able to follow all of these pages directly by just clicking on one page. Okay? So let's just understand what I would like to spend some time on. I want you, and if you do follow all of these media, I want you to go on all of these media, follow Nextalize, so you can make sure you do understand and you get keep updated about the videos and every news what Nextalize is about to post. Okay, let's go further on. Now you can, if you want to know more about Nextalize, who are we? This is our mission, so you can make sure you understand our vision, why we have that, our expansion. You mentioned that as well. But what I would like every single one on this call is to read this mission statement and remember this mission statement and say this mission statement any presentation that you do to any potential IPO. So we really want to make sure people do understand the reason we built this opportunity is to make sure we really want to help individuals so they can enjoy the benefit of the legal income. And that's the benefit, that's being in Nextalize. And obviously, again, you can chat and obviously you can go to all the media support and everything. Let's understand the co-founder. Here we go. We have individuals down to me, and the co-founder we have first, obviously, story of Mr. Alan Mukhtar, so you can go and read about him, understand his background, who is he, what is his thing, and after that, of course, Mr. Asrali, Chetan, if you can read, and after that, Mr. Legal Thomas. So you can understand and make sure people do read about it. I will read about it. Once you read about it, you will understand who are those individuals, what they have done in the background, so you feel confident that you put your future in the right hands. Now, let's talk about Nextalize services and products. Of course, I said to you some of them are here, but of course you can read more. But if you remember, obviously you won't be allowed right now because of I said to you this is dummy website for now. But let me click on stop if this works for me. join now, you click on join now, you'll be able to join the opportunity. It's a simple one page. You just need to go through. You don't have to go through 10 or 15 pages to join the opportunity. That's the beauty of it. Now, obviously, I don't want to go into too many details. If you're logging into the in your control center, we call it control center. Ambulance, and you get the ambulance trouble. So, this is the website. You get either all the services are here. You can
Han sitter i bilen och har presentation. Han bara, nu kommer en ambulans. Det bästa jag flyttar på mig.
And that's how simple of a website will be to use. And it's all on one website. You don't have to go to 10 links to remember all of them and everything. No, that's all for the website. And I'm going to go back with you, summarize this whole course with just a couple of announcements before I go off, okay? If you can see this. Alright, so a couple of announcements, guys, just to make sure, guys, you understand that we have a few deals done, which is already in process. So just to make you guys understand, we will have, just before, just after the launch, we will have a company in partnership with Dine UK for small household energy and broadband. We will be able to apply for them within a month. And now it depends on IT, and almost the contract is done, so we are and they work day and night to expand our portfolio in UK. So just to make you understand, from this coming Monday, we're going to have a Zoom webinar where we'll be able to showcase the opportunity with more excitement. There's only about 4 to 5 days left for the launch. The guys make sure, like, maximum people, maximum people is full. It's time to wake up, it's time to get to work, because without this people, we won't be able to get the result. Now, what you understand is this. On this coming 17, now what I want you, everybody on this call, just before I finish, just mark this date. Mark this date in your calendar.
17 september.
15th of September, we at 8 p.m. UK time, 9 p.m. Norwegian for your
Official.
time.
Då kommer man att se.
The launching kommer 9.
Då är det alltså där i.
They will be showcasing the
Klockan
opportunity.
9
So you will
den
be
17
able to
september.
get
Det är
them
17 september, torsdag.
De kommer återkomma till vår lokala tid. Det är engelska.
just to give you a
Men han
quick
sa,
plan.
klockan 9 norsk tid, det är 9 svensk tid.
Nej.
Där har vi IBO launch 18 september och 1 oktober customer launch.
Now, just before I go and finish up some riding school, I want to say thanks to everybody. But before I go, I want to give you guys a